Scorpio Daily Horoscope for July 29, 2022. Daily Horoscope. You are reliable and a good source of help in almost any situation. The moon activates your practicality. It makes you very useful to always be available to anyone. You could be an excellent counselor, as you are very talented at comforting others and making them feel better. The formula for happiness is achieved by combining love with intelligence and producing a fertile matrix for the birth in the environment of everything an individual may need. This you would like to distribute wherever and however it is necessary to fulfill the purpose of the soul and your human growth. The passage of Mars through the sign of Leo makes you faithful, and you expect to be treated in the same way. Although you pay attention to your partner, your main concern is your own pleasure. They can be possessive or jealous, but you can try to hide it. You could be somewhat shy in large groups, for now you prefer small and close-knit groups. Due to the passage of Venus in Cancer, you love to feel needed, that people depend on you. But being honest with your feelings and very sensitive is something you can struggle with today. It may well be that today, you meet the one who supposedly wants you well. Someone a bit thrifty and good advice and who knows life so much better than you. Take your legs around your neck. Avoid this kind of person. You need everything except to be told for you what is good for you. And too bad for those who would like to see in you a weak, misguided woman. Very powerful relational adjustments in perspective. It is as if an eternal question were asked of you. Should I continue to shape my path as I see fit, to focus on my goals and build my strategy to achieve them, or will I let the life of the person with whom I share my life interfere in my decisions? Let yourself be transformed. You won't die of it. Daily Tarot Reading. You are about to experience changes in your life that will fill you with energy and enthusiasm. New roads are opening up before you, and they are full of great experiences and opportunities. You will make some crucial decisions about your life and will not hesitate to take risks and to stir the stagnant waters of your everyday routine. You will be spontaneous in your behavior, but you will also have a tendency to carelessness and impulsiveness, so you will have to be careful not to make mistakes you will later regret. Enjoy this period of your life while making sure you behave in a prudent, rational manner. Daily Career Tarot. Your mind is overflowing with plans and ideas, but you are going through a period of instability in your professional and financial life. You are constantly faced with delays and obstacles, and things are not going as desired. You are refusing to acknowledge the current state of your career and to make a realistic assessment of your situation. Keep in mind that the more we try to ignore our problems, the bigger they get. Do not let your indecisiveness and lack of courage prevent you from improving your professional and financial status. Health. The acceleration that you bring into your personal and work life could be causing you some spectacular headaches. Take things slowly, that in any way you cannot change the things that are not within your reach. Relax and let fate arrange everything. You may well feel torn today. Indeed, this day will be the scene of a singular combat between the reasonable and the irrational, the principles of reality and fantasy. These two aspects of things have their strengths and their relevance, and you will have a hard time finding a comfortable position that gives you answers to the many questions you will have to ask yourself. Be fatalistic and, without deciding, consider the advantages of both systems. A watchword today: caution. Be careful with your hands when crafting or cooking to avoid accidents. Stretch properly and drink plenty of water if you're athletic. Nothing insurmountable, in short, because you should feel good both in your head and in your body. Your diet and your quality of life suit you perfectly. Change absolutely nothing. Work. Due to the passage of Aries in your 6th house, you will be the star of the company, and not because you are the most intelligent, it is because you will be the most enterprising, charismatic and competitive. You'll be first in line when it comes to starting a project. Try to be clearer in your communication today. You can be a bit shy and often prefer to work alone. But today you might have to face some difficult discussions. Don't ignore it. It will be better for you to have a summary meeting with your colleagues than to avoid talking. If you are specific, things will soon be fixed. Money. For now, Fortune will come to you through good management of other people's money, perhaps in a partnership you have with someone, or by managing someone else's resources. They could be your partners. In short, the profits will be very good. This day could well make you a kind of intractable accountant. You check everything: your expenses, those of your potential spouse, your children's pocket money, the progress of your investments, the progress of the repayments of the loans you have granted to any friends. Carry on, you're in the spirit of the times. You have desires elsewhere and you will be fulfilled beyond your expectations. You who were simply dreaming of a change of scenery are about to change your life radically. Under the influence of Jupiter, you will be faced with a difficult choice between professional comfort and adventure. Your career could well be played outside the borders of France. If this prospect scares you a little, you should finally give in to the sirens of this elsewhere full of promise. You are above all reckless and you are right. Family and friends. If you have kids, big or small, tensions will build up. Monitor their school results, do not give in to their slightest whim and still give them time just for them to play or revise. Your spouse won't be much help either, and that will increase your nervousness. Take a deep breath and take matters into your own hands as you usually do so well. The evening should be calmer. If you don't have kids, you have nothing to worry about, you'll have a great day. Love. You are somewhat sensitive and could react emotionally to any circumstance. You can be easily hurt, even though you tend to hide this vulnerability behind your dignity. You are a good listener, but you tend to be cautious in love because you are trying to protect yourself. This is probably a good day to establish new relationships, new partnerships. You will be able to share projects with someone who feels the same enthusiasm and aims for the same goals. It can also be someone who is romantically attracted to you. The alliances that can be made today will be promising, stimulating and possibly very tender. Despite fluctuating morale, the day promises to be very encouraging for native couples. You feel confident and will be future-oriented. After taking the temperature of your relationship, you may decide to take the next step by considering new long-term projects. Singles who have a target in sight should take advantage of this day to declare their love or, at the very least, show their attraction to the coveted person more clearly. Opposing forces are pulling at you today and this tends to make you act in contradictory fashion. On the one hand, you are feeling passionate and romantic. You are eager to spend some quality time with your partner. If your relationship is still in the courting stage, then you may decide to up the ante with a rather dazzling and out-of-character gesture. Even if you are settled in your relationship, you feel the need to demonstrate your feelings in a grand way. On the other hand, you are also feeling a tendency to be critical. This criticism may be directed at yourself, and whatever occurs to you to please your partner does not satisfy you completely. You may also find faults with your partner, the level of his, her commitment. Your best course of action is to turn to your partner for help. The critical mood is temporary due to planetary influences and your partner is very much aware of it. You are going to receive a lot of support from that quarter as your partner will ignore whatever criticism you make and instead will concentrate on romance and passion that is dominating your actions today. You can expect a lot of love and passion from your partner. In fact, even the slightest romantic gesture on your part will lead to a memorable time today. A benign influence exercised by your partner can help you realize your passionate fantasies today. Lucky color, white, light green, mint. Lucky number, 5, 87, 21. Love Tarot card. The Judgment card reversed slides out of the Love Tarot deck today. The reversed Judgment card means secrets swept under the rug or revealed unwillingly. This card can signal a rude awakening. Your lover announces she or he wants to end the relationship. Or your partner gives you an ultimatum. Your relationship undergoes some kind of test. You feel a sense of dread about impending changes. A twist of circumstances uncovers a web of lies and cheating. Your new lover has just emerged from a messy divorce. Judgmental attitudes cast a shadow on your love life. Others look askance at your romance. or your own harsh judgments twist your perceptions, damaging your romance. You might misinterpret the facts, adding 2 plus 2 and getting 5. Often, this card issues a warning to wake up before time runs out.